Hey guys, it's Donna with Cypress Designs. How are you? Come on in and say hi. I'm retrying my iPad again. I figured it out. So we are going to make tonight, now I'm going to be cut off a little bit, but this is more important than everything else. So I think what I'm going to do is put this on here. Let me cut some of this. Now, I just found a bunch of labels on Etsy, and they're milk labels. I'll show them to you in a second. Let me just cut these edges, because then I can move this thing around. It's still an adjustment for that iPad, but... So the labels we're going to use, we're going to try to do 6 of these tonight. So they're small. This one says Farm Fresh Milk. Hey, Levon. This one says Farm Fresh Milk. They're little because the bottles are little. Farm Fresh Cream and Butter. I just found these. The next, and I've already got them coffee stained, Farm Fresh Milk. I like this one. It's cute. And then there's, I think this is for, Farm Fresh Milk again, but with a cow. Hey, Debbie. And another Farm Fresh Milk, Dairy Farm. Okay, I know I'm a little ways, but I'll work on that later. Right now, I can get all this done. So, you've seen my milk bottles before. Now, these are bigger labels, but I was trying to go with little smaller ones. I was trying to go with smaller labels versus the super big ones. Hey, Patricia. These are from Etsy. I just found them on Etsy. So I went and just grabbed them. So the first things first, we're going to take, actually I may just do 4 tonight. I can do more later, but it just depends on how much time it takes me. So we're going to go ahead and paint these all cashew. See, I'm having a hard time reading everybody. Hi, Casella. Because you guys are far away, and I have to figure this out. I don't know what the deal is with the iPad. I can't do it the other way because what I found out is the camera is on the side and it's not on the top like it should be, like on your phone. Hey, Cindy. So we're going to go ahead and get them all painted. We're just using cashew. Cashew is actually really good for milk. So we're going to do these. I can take these off later. Sometimes these come off quick and it's the bottom. Nobody's going to notice these. So we're going to just use cashew. I'm going to do 2 coats though, because this is, I'll rip the bottom off of that later. I told you, I can't ever have a day where I don't knock something off. We just got so much going on between getting ready for our trip, which I'm excited. God, to be on a vacation. I haven't done that. Well, actually, we haven't done a vacation in a while. It's always been going home for either family, funeral, or something, you know? I'm going to go ahead and just, well, actually, you don't need to do that part. Okay, let's just do all 4. Like I said, cashew's the best, and I just happened to find a few more of these. Hey, Shyla, I happened to find a few more of these bottles at Dollar Tree, so I grabbed them all. Now, this would be cute if you have that container that does all the old-fashioned bottles. You know, that little milk bottle container. But I didn't see any of that. And these are small, so they're not your average bottles. So we're going to do these, and then we're going to do a second coat. We want them nice and covered, so it looks like milk in there. But 1 coat, and then we'll do a second coat. Okay. Surprised my hands aren't locking up. Oh, tell me about it. Well, actually, my sister's on here, Debbie. We're gonna, hopefully her and I will do some crafting together, and if we are, I'll go live at her house, and maybe we can come up with something, because we're gonna be hitting up some good antique stores and stuff, so who knows? I may just have an idea. I do have something I'm gonna show you after we're done that I did for Jen at Crooked Needle, and I totally forgot to post pictures and tell people to vote for me, and my world was just a little too busy right now to worry about that. But I'll show you the lamp I made. It turned out really cute. Hey, Julie. Guys, I cannot, I get maybe one person on the screen. I don't know what the deal it is. It's like, you know, they want us to do stuff on Facebook, but yet we can't even see comments. I have one person. Okay, now Cindy, I can't see the name on there. Darn. Hey, Jen, just was talking about you, my little lamp. I'm going to show everybody my lamp. But yeah, so I don't know. But we'll do stuff up north, and I'll probably be doing some lives at these antique places because they have some pretty cool ones up north in Wisconsin. So it will be fun. So let's go ahead and do number 2. This has got to get dried, or is this one? Let's dry this one. Hey Kim, how are you? Now if you guys are pretty, what is the deal? There I go, blowing everything off my table. So I'm excited, and I think I'll do some lives and stuff. Oh, thank you, Julie. I may end up, I don't know. I like using this laptop, because, I mean iPad, because you can see more. But the problem is, I can't read all the, actually, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me go back to my page. Okay, what is this thing called? Okay, I'll just turn my volume off. Oh, get out of there. Okay. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Julie. Hey, Nancy. Oh, yes, these are great. I already got paint on me. Oh, God, I tell you, Kim, they're all over there. I have got to show you my shirt my husband got me for Mother's Day. You know, they laugh at me because every time I go over to the kids' house, I always have to give the animals a treat. Well, it says treat dealer. I'm a treat dealer. So it's a cute shirt. That's the only thing I don't like. I'm going to turn it up. By far faster than the other stuff. Guys, I'm kind of watching my phone so I can see you. Hey, Darlene. This is coat number 2. I'm going to do coat number 2 on here. I don't know. This one's not going. I have a shirt that says Hug Dealer. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's got all the animals except it doesn't have my kitty on it. He goes, they didn't have one with a cat. I'm like, well, Bhutan has to be on there. He gets more treats than anybody. This cashew's getting old because it's getting kind of clumpy. So I think it's time to go buy a new bottle of cashew. It's just real thick. I don't know why. Hi, Linda. How are you? I can barely, and I turn the brightness up on my screen on my iPad. It's hard to see you guys. But seeing my comments aren't rolling on my phone either. Everybody seems to be having that same issue where the comments are actually not rolling. I don't know why. It's like when they did these updates, it's just messed everything. You can't flip your camera. You can't do anything. these over here, then I know they're done. Hi Jamie, how are you? Yeah, I know I should add water to it. I mean, it flows really well, but it's just, I think it's getting really old. I mean, it goes on very well. It's just that it's just weird. It's probably just me. It's not probably weird. So, yes, I'm excited about my trip. That'll be fun. I'm just going to miss my kitty, though. I don't know about you guys. Are you like that, too? Hey, Elizabeth. I miss my kitty. Yeah, it's my baby. I miss him. So he doesn't realize he's going to be lonely at night. He's going to have a whole king-size bed to himself. Poor baby. He's going to think we left him and left him stuck in the house to be your typical indoor cat versus an outdoor cat that used to be able to roam and do whatever it wanted to do. Okay. Do that off to the side. Let's start drying. See, it's not rotating. Why is it not rotating? Oh, it's because my... Has anybody else noticed with their phones that it just doesn't seem... Hey, Lori. Hey, Julie. Oh, thank you. An old wooden match holder. Ooh, Lori, I got to see a picture of that. I just noticed everybody's just struggling here. Hey, Julie. Everybody's struggling with just getting comments and stuff. Well, when we get up north, I'll be taking some videotape of some of the antique stuff there. I'm excited. I wanted to do 6 bottles, but we'll do 4 right now. I can't even read that. Oh, really? I thought of that about, but the problem is their TV goes into like a sleep mode. It goes into like a sleep mode. My daughter does that with her dog. But he'll be fine. He's got the birds to watch. He's in every window in the house. My neighbor's going to come and love him up. So he doesn't have a rough life, really. My poor hands can only handle so much of these bottles. Oh yes, I will post it on Etsy. It was only $3, you guys, these labels. I'll show it to you again. You can get this prize so I'm not blowing my papers everywhere. But I think cashew is still the best color to use for painting bottles. And I'm going to grunge the top versus rough them. Doing something different. And I hate having it loud like that, guys, but if I don't do that, you guys will never get this thing done. That's why I kind of like to do the first coat myself, and before I get on, I wasn't thinking, I don't know, my brain. So I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning. And so I'm pretty doggone tired. Okay, hey Cindy, make sure it's distilled water. Oh yes, yes. I have to do that with my Chalk Couture paint too. Use the distilled versus the other stuff. Maybe one day I'll be not so sloppy. And that one day I didn't realize I slapped paint on my eyebrow. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you these labels so I can get them installed so they... Okay, this is one. Now you can make them bigger, but due to the fact that these are small, I want these smaller. Now I originally did these, and I like the big, but I wanted them, are they the same? No, see, they're different bottles, or they look different. No, they're not, maybe not. I wanted all milk ones, but I didn't want them too big. So that's one. That's 2. These are all coffee stained. 3, 4. Hey, Deborah. 5 and 6. Now I'm still gonna play with my iPad. Like I said, I'm sorry, it's not perfect. I don't know. I mean, the whole point of getting that iPad was so that I could have it up on top and I wouldn't have to worry about my phone getting ruined in here. Because, you know, you start touching your phone every time you have to hit a comment. Well, my phone had more gunk in it than, I don't know. So we're not going to worry which labels. We're just going to start taking labels. And we are going to grunge these. Now, these are not going to be your, like that. These are going to be more grunged. So see how cute they are? They're very delicate versus the heavy duty dark. But they're going to get a little darker when I get ready to grunge them. So I want this one. And if we have time, we can do the rest of them. And once I get back, I'm hoping I have like a breath of fresh air and a new outlook on things, and I can start getting really creative on stuff. I mean, not that I'm not, but I've got ideas, guys. I mean, I think they're big enough. I don't think they need to be too much bigger than this. But, you know, you do you. But I'm kind of excited. I really hope I can get that loft. I mean, in the garage, because it would be nice to have, well, first of all, more space. Oh, shoot. More space, but it would be nice to have, I don't have to have my house all messed up. One spot in the back here that's dirty. I mean, wet. Yeah. That up. You'll have to show me, Lori. I want to see that match thing you're talking about. I've got all these ideas. I can't remember. Was it Kelly? I'm trying to think. Oh, man. Can't take me anywhere. Now, promise me that if I get paint all over my face, you're all going to tell me if I get face paint on here. Because it's not face painting day. This is my favorite. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? We're going to do that one. Now don't worry about the top part of the lids because those are going to be totally different. Because we're going to grunge this jar. So we're going to literally grunge around the jar. We're going to grunge down here. So we're going to do it more primitive. These are Dollar Tree for $1.25. I thought they were supposed to be going up in price, but they're still the same price. Since we're not rusting, I don't need that. Okay, so we still need cinnamon. Okay, we got cinnamon. No, we've got coffee. We're grunging. So you're going to take, when we do the lids, we'll do the lids first. So the first thing you're going to do, let me get some more smaller brushes. That's 2 of them. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is, I'm going to paint this one first. I want to get it a little darker because it is metal. And then we're going to grunge over that. That'll just make sure that there's none of this stuff showing. Because I want them grunged. I want them nasty, dirty. That air is blowing on everything here. I just want a light color so that you don't have silver showing. And then we're going to do the coffee and the coffee podge with this, where it melts and makes a real big grunge. Is it everybody? Oh, in July? Yeah, let me go back out and let me go back in and see if I can catch up on everybody. Man, guys, I missed everybody. Hi, Shireen, I missed you. Latina, is that right, Latina? I missed you. Hi, Tanya, missed you. My Tira, missed you all on there. I don't know why the comments, it's frustrating because I don't see anything rolling on here. Sent a picture. Oh, you did? Okay, good. I want to see it. I have ideas. Now, someone showed me, I think it's Kelly. Wooden, is it Wooden? I think it was Kelly who sent a picture out. Or was it Kelly? It's those, they're long boxes, and in them are spaces, but it's a long, almost as though you would put books in it or something. I can't see that. I can't see that. Hello, way over there. Isn't that, yeah, I know. I'll fix this eventually. I've got, like I said, today was a day and a half. I was trying to get so much stuff done. I think it's Kelly Woodson. I think Kelly was the one who had it. And it may have been. It could have been something else. I don't know. And got a hold of all. And oh my God, the ideas were popping in my head. So I'm thinking, I'm going to look for some of those because I would love them on my wall. Candies. What candies were you talking about at Dollar Tree? Oh, candles. Oh. Here, guys, you know what? Hold on. When you go to Dollar Tree, in the sections where there's crafts, what I have learned, look, bottom, on the floor areas. I noticed that I saw the box, but it was empty this time. So, because I'm going to start stocking, I'm going to start making Halloween candles, and I'm going to start making Christmas candles. They had them stacked in boxes. Now remember, if you see boxes, have a tendency to want to look over here, so don't burn your hands. They stack them, and they will open them up for you. So just remember that. They'll open it up, the boxes up for you. But you just got to look because it's amazing. You just look for the box that it was in. It's just a simple square box. And it says candles on it. And let me tell you, when you see them, grab them all. Don't worry about if they're gold or they're the dark kind. Just grab them all. I grabbed a few because I'm going to start making, like I said, I want to make some Halloween stuff. Because, you know, it's almost Halloween here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, this is just to kind of take away that ugly color. The bottles were in the section where they have the hanging, it's like where they have all the tchotchke stuff for crafting. Like the beads, all the little stuff that's hanging. That's where that was. Now we're using Coffee Podge. Coffee Podge is basically you make your coffee grunge, which is about half a cup of water to about. I just pour coffee in here, guys. Don't. If you like it thick, which I like it, I want it to be dark, so I add a lot of coffee in there, cinnamon, pumpkin spice, whatever. Mix it, and then you take your Mod Podge. I don't know. Go to Sweet Home Living. She's got all the recipes out there. And then you just take about a cup of this to whatever that mixture she has, and then you can have your own coffee podge. Okay, so you just mix it up real good. Oh, gotta get my coffee out. Take your coffee. Now you want to take this and you want to smush it. So just remember where they have, you know, they always have two sections. They have one section that has like the bedding, not the bedding, the rugs and like holiday stuff. Well, if you go over the one over, it always has the stuff that's I'm going out to come back in. Okay. Yes, just keep your eye out for those boxes. I'm okay, look at the box. Just look for boxes that are sitting around, guys. Just look for boxes. They will open them up for you. They don't care. They will open them up for you. Tap it in. Cook this baby really good. Kind of similar to what I do, but what happens is the coffee will melt, and now it's going to be grunge, which it actually has become my favorite now. Okay? And your hands, you're going to pull some off, but that's okay. Keep adding in some spots. Now take a little bit more of your coffee podge and just kind of tap it because you want it to melt. And I'll show you. Now this is where you get that really black, caked on jar look. So you're getting the real nasty, my terminology is bad, I'm sorry guys, to me it's nasty, but it's cool. And we're gonna do a bunch of these. So I got a little bit more over there. That will all melt, so I'm gonna put that one. It's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta do this. So we're gonna do the next. Just get a nice layering on there. It is a messy thing though. Pop it in there. You can roll it if you want. You're gonna smell really good. It'll be your new cologne. Hey, Dorothy. It'll be your new cologne. Just keep rubbing it into the sides. And then just tap a little bit of the podge on it so that it melts a little bit faster. And just kind of peek at it to make sure you've got that drippy grunge look, okay? One more to go. I just love this look. I don't know. Who'd have ever thunk? And you do want it, you know, like I said, you don't want it big pieces. You really want it to be smaller pieces. And just rotating it like this helps too. And then get in there and get the bottom parts. Okay. And then any spots that's open, go ahead and put a little bit more. Did you all like my little bee I did? That is one of the most favorite projects I did. And if you guys have not seen, I've done Chili, which is my snow sock guy, and I did my mummy. Those are my favorite ones. I haven't finished my bat. I started working on him, but I didn't finish my bat. He never made it out to the pictures yet. Just keep melting the stuff. It will all eventually just melt in. Just must be some weird kind of reaction it has. And it's kind of cool looking, I'll show you. Just get it all in there. And having it bunched up and crusty actually looks like a can that's been sitting outside. No, I'm not in my new space yet. I'm hoping we're looking We're looking at, did I get it all over my face? We're looking at cost. It's about, I think it's about $5,700 to do it, but it's taking the area across our garage. We have a 1,100 and something foot garage. It's a big garage. It's got a workroom downstairs, plus enough to put 2 cars in. But the upstairs, there's so much space. And it was just for my Halloween. And then my husband thought, you know, maybe that would be a good space for you. Hey, Sandy. So we're looking into it. Because I would like it only because then I don't have to worry about stuff getting, I can already see the cinnamon up in my vents and stuff. And then when you get enough on, just take a little bit, not a lot. Get some of that moisture back on here. Just enough. It takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, now, I'm gonna move all this out of the way. Wash my hands. Yes, and look for the, like I said, those boxes, just look for the, they're not very big. I'll guarantee you they're probably going to have more, you guys. You watch and see. That was a big seller. I think they sold out of everything. Now, I do have about, hair. I have to have the fan blowing. I just have to. Otherwise, it's just too intense in here. Hey, Joanne. Let's try to dry these. See, this isn't even, they're not even moving. I don't know why my comments aren't moving here. They're moving up there, but sometimes it's hard. Hey, Brenda. But yeah, just keep your eye out. I just happened to see a box that I knew what it looked like, and it was there, and it had 6 of them in there, and I took them. Because my goal is to do Halloween and Christmas ones. Now that I know what I need to do with them, it'll be cool. No, they have 3. They're not different shapes. They're just the 2 are, one is a gold and one is a. Hang on. One is a gold. Oh, this is the style. The ones I've been doing they're like this. One is a gold base. One is a darker base. Now this is, I grunged the dickens out of that one. So this is kind of ones I'm going to do for Halloween. Like this would be nice if you have all blue plates and stuff, you could put it in there. So one is solid gold, bright gold. It's because of my iPad. I have to figure out why. I figured out the camera is on the side versus at the top. So like, you know, when you got your phone, your camera's here, so you look straight on and you get full body, right? There, it's sideways. I mean, what idiot figured that out? So, I just wanted to use it for now. You'll look for them, yeah, definitely. Yeah, they'll have them again, I bet you they will. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can adjust it so I'm a little closer, because I have to go all the way around the table to shut it down. These take a little bit to dry, so I apologize. Yeah, this thing, I gotta go in and out, in and out. So I'll have to adjust this. I don't know what to do yet. I haven't figured out, because when I have it down here, I'm all cut off. Don't be surprised when you don't start seeing them again. I couldn't believe that one time. If I had the money, I would have just bought cases of them. But because I didn't have the money to do that, I didn't buy. I don't know how many is in the cases, but there's a lot. They're very sticky, guys. So it just takes a little bit of time. Oh, yeah, just have patience. I'll guarantee you they're going to be out there. I want to do some like black and orange candles. Black and red. This is where I wish they'd come out with something that you can put your craft in and it bakes it right away. Let's see what item. I'm making Oreo cookies. Yeah, I've got to figure it out. So just bear with me until I can work on this stupid thing. Because I thought I had it all figured out. And I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm going to turn it up. See if that'll get you up there so you guys can see a little bit better. That might help a little bit. I guess we'll just go slow. They actually look like chocolate. They look like they've been dipped in chocolate. That would probably be a good one to make faux chocolate with. I just wish there was a faster way to dry these. But when you put a lot of grunge on them, it takes a while. It's getting there. Let me just put it on top. Oh, and I went to Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree, at home, got some picks for, they're like $2.50 a piece. Or $2.50 a piece. I bought 4 of these for some of my Halloween stuff I'm gonna make. Turn your phone sideways. Patricia, are you talking about on here or are you talking about on my hand phone? The iPad is weird this year because the camera is not like a phone would be. It is on the side. It's weird. Otherwise, you'd be seeing me fine when I was doing it before, except I was looking up to the left. I don't know whose brainy idea that was, unless it was an imperfection. Oh yeah, my phone has rotate on, and so is that. It's just my phone's not, the comments are not flying at all. I'm getting them here, but I'm not even getting any on this one. I don't know. We're almost there, guys. I just want them nice and hard. No, at home. If you don't have an at home, that's where it's at home. They got some of their Halloween out. Okay, I'm just going to go with this because it's going to drive me nuts if I have to sit here and dry all day long. Okay, so what did I do with these? I did grunge them up a little bit. And I'm going to do just a little grunging around the label. So while these are doing their special needs thing here. No, I don't need that. Okay. I need a little more grunge. I'm going to put a little bit more coffee in here. Hang on. A little bit more coffee in there. Oh, there it is. I don't want to do a lot. I just want to do a little. I want to do a little bit around the labels. I want to make it look like it's an old can. And some on the bottom. Now, if you use a lot, it's going to take a lot to dry. So just put enough on there. And then now you're going to put it on and let it melt. I don't have a big enough container. Well, that don't help. I want them different. I don't want them to be the same like everything else. I want them to be different. Okay. And you're going to see how it's starting to melt. I'll show it to you here in a second. Make sure you scrunch all that down. I think maybe what I need to do then, if this is how it's going to have to be, I'll just get a taller container or something on here so it's up higher. So now as you can see, it's starting to melt. So now it's starting to look just like an old container. So just tap it. You do as much as you want or as little, no biggie. Now let me see if I can do a lid without messing it up. Sticking, still sticking. Yeah. So now you have a little milk bottle, a little bit of grunge. Now you can do it clean. It doesn't have to be nasty grungy. It can be just clean. Oh, do they really? For the military? I think a lot of the stores have that. So here's this kind. Or you can do If you're not into all the grunge, just do a simple milk bottle. So we'll do a couple each way. So this one we're going to do with this. We'll do 2 like this, and then we'll do 2 plain. Two plain. And like I said, you don't have to do much. Do a little. Do a lot. Whatever you want to do. Some people like a lot of grunge. Some people don't, you know. Just do you, as I tell you guys every time. Be you. If you're not a grunge, then don't do grunge. If you like it, knock yourself out, right? But these labels are really cute. They were only $3. I just picked them up. I just put in farm milk labels, camel. God, let me talk. Farm labels for milk, and that's what I got. I will be on tomorrow morning with Craft Around the Clock at 9. And then I will be on Wednesday. And chances are nothing Thursday because we may head out early. You like it, Cindy? I love what you did tonight. I love grunge. And I love your moonshine bottles. Those are a favorite. I'll look for that kind of stuff when I'm up north. So now we have grunge 2. And you don't have to do the label like this. You could just dirty up the label and leave it as that. But like I said, it's up to you what you like. They're just very sticky because they're not dry. That's the only thing that's, when you're doing stuff like this, it doesn't dry fast. It's hard to put it on. I'm just going to leave it like that. That's too hard to, it's too hard to move that. Now, don't worry about your hands. If your hands get on here, don't worry too much because it's all part of the old look of, like, if your hands are on here, it just looks like it's an old bottle. So you have 2 of them that are old, okay? Now we're going to do 2 clean looking, but with the grungy tops. Okay. These are just, it's just messy. So these we're going to do just my normal grunge. Where's my, we're going to take my vintage photo. I'm going to use the small, I want to try this before I put it down more. Yeah, that should do. So you can take this and just take your little brush, because you don't want a big brush. You're just trying to make it look old. Now, a set of these would be really cute in a milk container or just in a basket. Now, if you want to go easy and simple, here you go. Easy, simple, not a lot. Just simple, light, and dirty versus heavy duty dirt. Okay, but I still like the lids to be dirty. These are just really wet, so I'm not going to press on that one. One more, we're going to do 2 like this. I like it when it's dirty and dark, not super, super white. And when you grunge coffee your labels, it makes a big difference. No 2 will ever be alike. Like I said, don't worry about your hands touching everything. It's all about a dirty bottle. It's been sitting around for years. This makes a perfect one with this vintage photo. I use this for everything. Vintage photo is excellent for everything. Don't need anything else but vintage photo. That one went on really well. Okay, let me move some of this out of the way. I gotta wipe my hands. So I'm gonna see. Hey, Lindsay. Okay, So now, let me get this out of the way. Remember to put a, so now you have 2 kinds. Take me anywhere. So now you have your basic 2 little ones, okay? Nothing special. Just a simple grunge with the grunge on the top, but just the vintage photo, okay? Now this is 2 of them done with rusty tops. These are done rusty. Nothing special, rusty and grunged up just a little bit. Now you have really grunge, which kind of look like they're metal bottles versus regular plastic. They look actually kind of like metal when you do this to them. So now you see how it's dripping? That's all part of that primitive. So now you have, wish I had a, there. Yeah. There. My fingers touched. So now you have that. So like say if you had a basket, let me find, hang on. I'm still cleaning my room. I think that's going to be a forever thing. Where's my, oh Lord have mercy. I know I organize. Why? I can't ever find anything when I organize. So if you wanted to take, you can make a simple basket for somebody. I'm just going to take a little bit of moss, what I have on hand. Or, oh wait, no, not moss. Where's my, there it is, Excelsior. I like Excelsior better. So see, if you coffee grunge your Excelsior, hold on, I'm going to move it over. I like to coffee grunge it because look at the difference. Much better. So say if you had this little basket, we're not going to touch the really grungy because they're too whatever. They still got to dry. These are dry. So you can simply make a basket. Now, of course, you're going to have probably a bigger basket. You could probably put in, what did I put in my basket? I don't have my flowers out. So you could simply do that. And even if you were going to do a Halloween basket, guys, oh, thank you guys. Say if you were going to do a Halloween one, which just keep following it, you could simply, you get 3 of them. So I could have saved myself money and just bought 2 of them instead of all those. So say if you wanted to do something for, you could do simply by just adding a few. Hold on, I gotta see what I'm doing. Yeah, I need it smaller than that. Hang on. Pop that off. I mean, a little smaller. So you can do that. You take your ribbon. And if you wanted to, you could just take, I don't have my Halloween ribbon. Or do I have Halloween? Hang on. You could use this as Halloween ribbon. Hang on, guys. I have to show you. Hang on. Let's do this. Hang on. Squeeze me a second. Let me just kind of show you. You guys, from Evergreen Treehouse is where I bought. I screwed up. For some reason, I was thinking I bought the stuff at Lavender and Lace. No, I bought it at Evergreen. Her stuff is she's got this ribbon, so inexpensive, guys. She cuts it all for you at $10 a bundle. You get quite a bit, almost like 30 some sheets. Okay. So say if you did that. I don't have all my Halloween stuff out, so I'll get with the program here. So see if you had, of course I do a better job if I have all my Halloween stuff out. But you could make a simple basket by keeping your kitchen, adding a little bit of sprigs of Halloween, throw a spider in there. Of course you could even do fabric, throw fabric out. Now I haven't gotten it yet, but I ordered tobacco cloth. I've never used it. I ordered tobacco cloth. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with it. You can put cloth in here and set the stuff in. You're inspired, Deb? Good. So you can do many things. Now hold on a second. Let me find my, like I said, I'll be so happy when I'm up in my room. Then I can really show you how to do it all. I think this is too big. And, okay, here, I got something. So if you want just simple things, like I said, you can keep your daily stuff out all the time. Don't put daily stuff away. Just leave your daily stuff. Add to your daily stuff. I'm gonna remove these, whatever it is that's growing out of his head. I'm gonna add a little bit of moss. This is, you have no idea. If you've not been following me for years, wait till you see Halloween. So this is just because of what I have right now. But if you were just to put in different kinds of moss, get yourself a skeleton. I would put in more stuff than this. This is just, like I said, just to show you can just take simple stuff you have around your house, add to it. Now your thing is Halloween, but you don't have to put your stuff away. Oh God, yeah. I mean, you can do anything with this. But like I said, you can, instead of you always having to put everything away, I used to do that. I used to literally take everything in my house and put it away. And then I would put only strictly Halloween. Well, I'm older now. I don't have the time to take everything down. So what I do is I box some of it up and I incorporate with the rest. Yes, just Halloween, Christmas, all that. Just add to it. It's the pieces. Yeah, of course, this is not my best work, guys. I'm just trying to give you an example of what you can do with your milk bottles. Halloween can be anything. You could take in here, you could take the mesh and have the mesh coming out of the basket. Have your bottles and then have this. Get some different weird moss and stuff. Add a bunch of sprigs of this versus just one. It's amazing what you can do with just what you have around the house. The bottles are awesome. I mean, like I said, I grabbed everything she had, or they had, but like I said, I bought on Etsy these a few months ago too, and these are all different kinds. I just wanted ones that said milk on them. So, I mean, you can do, and then they come with lots. If you guys go out there, they come with lots. Here's salt. Hang on. Pancake mix. You could take containers, instead of using a bottle, you can make containers with this in. Like if you have molasses, you can take inside here and create with either resin or, I think I did resin that last time. Thanks, Kim. I think it was resin when I made the syrup that last time in the jar. I think it was resin. Lots of those bottles. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I would do it. I would do it. And again, this could be Halloween labels. You don't have to have milk labels. You could make a bunch for just Halloween too. Oh, Halloween's, yeah, they've been putting out Halloween, Christmas for a while. Hey, Sheila, they've been putting that stuff out, Christmas for a while. Oh, and I wanted to show you online, Amazon, for up and coming, I gotta find it, guys. Up and coming caramel apples. You know how I always buy the Hobby Lobby stuff? Well, I just saved myself a ton of money. All this bedding, same thing, no smell or anything, so you could add some oils to it and make it smell like pumpkin or whatever. I think I paid $13 for this entire bag, which will take me forever. And the cool thing with this, because it's not used for anything but my crafts, when you do your apples, you can almost just open this up and dip your apple in, bottom side up, and roll it inside here, and you'll get a good coverage. And yes, you can paint them black and orange. You could probably put fabric on these guys. I bought these from, where did I buy these from? I got these from Lovett's Garden, I think. Did I? I think this is Lovett's Garden. So you could take fabric and do the same thing with this, and you could glue it on. Of course, you got to do it in the right direction. Like take a strip of it, you could paint the bottle black, and you can almost take a strip of this, not the whole thing, I wouldn't do the whole thing because it wouldn't fit right. Maybe take a strip for the center and put a tag on it. Yeah, so this, and then she had the sewing machine ones, and then I got this. Now Lovett's Garden, when you go out there and you do those auctions, it's addicting, guys. I mean, seriously addicting. I mean, I may have to seek help after a while because earning some money from all my stuff, it makes me want to go out there and watch those auctions over and over and over again. So I need to stop spending money. So that's all I had. I just wanted to show you. Simple, easy. This stuff is not hard to do. Anybody can do this. I love this, especially for Halloween. These are nice with the rusted too, but this is nice, kind of reminds me of gore, so I can see vampire blood, I could see witch's bones or something like that on all this stuff, and then set them in like a rack, and then you have them kind of like an apothecary. So you can do whatever you want to do with it. It's just have fun at it and play with it. It doesn't cost you $1 million. So this is just your different kinds, guys. All different kinds. They can all look different, and it didn't cost you $1 million to make. And how easy was that? Yeah, it took me about an hour, but it's going to because of the drying time. If there was no drying time, nothing. She's scrunching fabrics. I just spoke about you, Esmeralda. I was telling everybody about your fabric and stuff. I'm addicted to your fabric. I may have to seek some medical help for, Auction Anonymous as much as I want to shop. And I've got to control myself, but I've already got my sister ready, so when I'm up there and you're doing a live for one of your auctions, her and I have to jump on. The labels are from Etsy. So these are farm labels. And then this one is the same thing. They're all different cows. They're all different cows. And then these are a different kind. And then there's these last two. So you can make them really nasty, grungy, or you can just make them simple. You know, it's a preference on you guys. So like I said, if you're not into grunge, simple. If you like nasty, grungy, dirty looking stuff, which I've really adapted to it well. I love it. I mean, I've got to work on my house now. When I get back, my goal is to finally get my house, put my things I want to keep up. Yeah, Etsy is where all my labels are. I do attach, guys, when I post my pictures, I attach the link in my YouTube so that you go to my YouTube and you can actually watch and get all the information on there. So make sure you guys are subscribing onto YouTube so you have access to it, because remember, Facebook is going to delete all that. It's hard for me to see some of that. And I go back and forth, and I don't know. I'll have to catch some of you guys about, do you want to hold it on, I can't read that. Hang on, I gotta go out. I'm trying not to touch my phone. I'm trying really not to touch my good phone for a change. I touch my phone and it's gonna get all dirty. Okay. Hold on. You want me to hold it or ship it? I schedule pickup tomorrow. Hold and ship what, Esmeralda? I can't remember. Did I order something? Seriously. I think sometimes I go on it at night and I tell people I want stuff because I was up till 3 in the morning last night. I have no idea what I could have probably been doing. Esmeralda, let me know what it is and a picture of it if you can, because I can't remember. The train left the station a long time ago, so, but if you want, she has excellent fabric with pictures. She does her own grunging. She does tobacco cloths, which I have to learn to figure out what I do with it. I have the candy corn. It's orange, yellow, and white. A screensaver on it. I wish I could scroll better here. Hold on. Do you want me to? I should. Hold on. See? I'm getting annoyed. Tobacco cloth. Yeah, that's my favorite. So I have the tobacco cloth. So I don't know. Oh. Do you want me to? I'll get with you on that, Esmeralda. I don't remember. What did I order? Oh, no, I paid. Didn't I pay for it and give you all my information, or did I screw up? You know, I paid for that right away. You know, Esmeralda, do whatever you gotta do, because I can't remember. Isn't that sad? Yeah, the tobacco cloths, yeah. Yeah, just go ahead and ship those. But I wanted to look at your Halloween. She's got awesome Halloween stuff. But then she has awesome auctions. So I get on there and I get my numbers already, but a lot of times it doesn't matter what you put it down as, it's what she gets on her end. That makes it the hardest part. So yes, go ahead and ship it well, actually, I won't be, we're leaving on Friday. I don't know when the package would come in. Well, they would probably put it in my mailbox. So as long as it's coming regular mail and put in my mailbox, that would be fine. So we should be good. So, yes, the candy gold. That is my favorite. Just wondering, did you want me to ship it or hold? Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, do you mind holding it? I mean, I'll be back on the 2nd. But if it's going to be regular mail, you can ship it because it'll sit in my mailbox. It's up to you. I don't know how you ship it. So, but guys, this is what we had. I just wanted to show you the different ways to create primitive grunge or non-grunge. These are absolutely adorable non-grunge. And I would put the metal and the bells around them, but I can't. They're too wet. That's kind of the bummer. Now, if you do this, rust, you can do it. These are gooey still, so I won't do them, but I'll take pictures later of them and everything. So that's all I had. And oh, also, I don't know if you guys will, I don't know when she's going to put them out. Have you guys, if you follow My Sweet Home Living and follow, guys, if you're not following crafters on here, and you have a follow next or you haven't, go ahead and follow them. I wanted to show you this first. This is what I did for Jen Crooked Needle. She gave us, you gave her $20. She gave you a bunch of stuff to do. So she gave me the bottle. She gave me the lampshade. She gave me the stamp. And then I had 2 other things I did with a broom. So what I did is I made it into a lamp. Now, this is stamped on the lamp because I had to use a stamp. Hi, Tessie. And I took one of the Dollar Tree. Now, sorry, but this thing got scraped up. I took one of the Dollar Tree lights, which is, guys, grab these. These are excellent because they're battery operated, right? Hold on. Now, you can take it, replace the battery, put it back on. Oh, I just screwed the battery. I think I screwed that up. Screw it back in place. Of course, I would do a better job. I did, like I said, this was very fast. What the heck is this? Oh, this was my wax. Yeah, that one's my wax. And I made it into a milk bottle lamp. So how cute is this to put on a little table? Now, if you had a better light, it would be perfect. Thank you for sharing me out, Tessie. But see, how cute is that? It got all scraped up. Yes, and these things are battery operated. But see this part? You glue this to your base. Now this is the only part that needs to come out, and you can put it back in. Like me, I unscrewed it because I must have glued it all in accidentally. So, like I said, now you can change this out. Now I must have accidentally put too much on here. That's why I can't take it off. So you can make a cute little lamp. So you could have this in with your basket. And it's simply easy. I don't have more of these, but I have ideas for Halloween with all that fabric from Lovett's Garden. But cool, hey? So just play with ideas. They're endless. Like I said, grunge or no grunge, grunge it, nasty, dirty, go for it. It's just that it takes a while to dry. So. And tomorrow I have no idea on Craft Around the Clock what I'm going to make. I still have to figure that out. I did buy more jars from Dollar Tree. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll make one of my scary girls to go in here. And then you can put this on a glass pedestal and now it's a freestanding instead of just a jar. And then you can have, like, pretend this is glass, not a bottle. And this is one of those Dollar Tree candlesticks. So you can have it on a pedestal. You can do this for Christmas too, guys. So many possibilities. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Esmeralda. Yeah, so that's what we had tonight. I'll be on tomorrow morning at 9 in the morning, Central Standard Time. I think maybe I'll do some scary jars tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out by tomorrow morning because that's what happens. So, other than that, guys, that's all I had. And then, oh, that's what I wanted to show you real quick. Sorry, guys. You know me, I'm an airhead. When I start thinking, my brain cell. Okay, she's going to be selling these My Sweet Home Living. You buy the kit, but she does most of the work. And you make the poke. Oh, they're crow pokes. So they're crows on a stick. So your kit comes with, she's done the hard work. So you got the thread. These are already sewn. These are already sewn, so you just got to stuff and cut. So you just stuff them. So she's got it here where you stuff it. And then you just cut them out, then paint them black. Cut them out, paint them black, dry them. And then you have to, I think you have to sew across his beak. So there comes with a set of 3. So she's going to be selling these, I think, on her Etsy page, guys. And it's pretty cool. It's got everything here. It tells you exactly what you need to do. So go check her page out too, because she's got lots of good ideas. So that's a project I could do one day. You love the creepy doll? Cindy, I'll make you a creepy doll. You can keep her in your room and always think about me. You can always think about the creeper friend you have in Texas. You know, the creeper friend you have in Texas who loves way too much Halloween. So, but, oh guys, I love you all. I got to get going cleaning up and then I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I'm thinking I might just do the creeper people. I don't know. We'll have to see what energy I have right now. I'm lacking in energy. I need coffee, but I don't want to do coffee now. It's already 9 o'clock. So I'm drinking tea, so that should be good enough for now. But, well, guys, I'm going to let you go. Catch me tomorrow morning at 9. I have no idea really what I'm going to do. I'll know it tomorrow. I love making my paper mache boxes. I'm going to do more of the Halloween. Because, like I said, these with the fabric, this is from Esmeralda from Lovett's Garden. So that's just what I'm telling you about her fabric. It's amazing. It is flipping amazing. And it's so soft. Now, if you didn't do this, you can have stackables. And it just says Happy Halloween. So got to check her out, guys. Yes, I'll have to make you one of those, Cindy, so you have one of those creepers in your... And every time you get on, you'll have to show it to Sherry. So, well, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what we're doing then, okay? Love you all. Now I got to go around the corridor just to shut you guys off. Love you guys. Have a great evening. Bye.